Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's the Ripper. I want to say to my son, sorry about the Pats, man. You know, he's a big time. Of course. Lower that radio down. He's a big time Pats fan, and you know, I'm pretty sure he's not feeling too happy right now. So, anyway, with that said and done, great movie commercials in the Super Bowl. Yeah, we all know. I didn't see any of it because I was too busy contemplating how I'm gonna put this vid together. And best way I can do it is I'm gonna do it in parts. I'm gonna just not even part one. This is just the introduction and explanation to what it is that I'm putting out here and what I'm doing. Part one would be, you know, how and why. Well, I guess this is part one then. Sorry, man. I'm winging it here. I don't know. I don't use a script, so you know you have to bear with me. Part two is going to be what you need. You know what you need, what weapons are good with it. What I've tried to use doing this method and what's worked and what hasn't worked, what failed miserably and what shined, all that good stuff. And the last part would be you know, the maps, which maps would be would be best to use this method. And well, I guess, you know, you know, if you're watching this, not too many people gonna watch this, so that's why I'm not really concerned about, you know, people stealing. But I have to put it out here as soon as I discovered this. I was like, listen, man, I need to put this out here. At least I have bragging rights to say, you know what, I did it first. You know, I don't give a shit. You know, whoever copies me, let them. You know, I'm, you know, for it, because it's, you know, it takes rifles, sniper rifles, it takes shotguns, it takes everything. Even knives, it takes everything out of the equation. Nothing will fucking stop. I mean, when I first, all right, I'm gonna quick explain what I call it, after a good friend of mine, the shake and bake slumber party. And yeah, that last part was from the moon, the zombie maps moon, and it's cryogenic slumber party. So I'm gonna call it the shake and bake slumber party, because it's exactly what it is. You know, you shake, you bake, and you make motherfuckers go to their slumber. And I'll tell you right now, if you're a KD fanatic, if you're a diehard KD person, like if your KD is really, really important to you, then stop this video and leave, go somewhere else, because you will die a lot. I mean, a lot. But the payoff is so much sweeter than the fucking KD. I mean, my KD is pretty good right now. I'm at 180, at 1.80, I think. Yeah, 180, and so that's pretty decent, you know, I guess. But with this method, I mean, I first started doing this shake and bake slumber party. I was looking for something just to fuck with people, because, you know, I like to mess with people, you know. And that's another thing. If you don't like people harassing you or sending you messages or cursing at you after the game, and this is not for you, because you will get so much hate for doing this. I mean, it's legal. I mean, it ain't cheating. You're using what the game gave you to your advantage, and that's exactly what I did. I after days of just screwing around with this thing and just, you know, getting killed left and right. Like I said, I just started out just to screw with people and, you know, get on people's nerves. But then as I did it, I found a strategy behind it that works pretty good, and for the most part, it works fantastic on certain maps. and on other maps it fails horribly. And you know, to be honest, it doesn't work on every map. It works on certain maps. So other maps, you know, I mean, it does sometimes. I mean, I still haven't perfected it. I guess, you know, I'll post, you know, more as time goes on, and I get even better at it. But right now, only the only certain maps shine. This method shines, and other maps it just fails miserably. You know, and once you master it, man. I mean, once you really get it down pat, man, people will fucking hate you. I've gotten so much attention out of what I'm doing, and it's unbelievable. It is, you know, and what you're seeing is what I'm doing is I'm taking the sticky grenade, right? And as soon as I spawn, I switch to my knife because I think that's the lightest thing you can have, and you can move the fastest with it. And I run towards the nearest. I don't care how many people are there. I mean, the more enemies are there, the better. You just run right at them, and the one closest to you that drops you, well, you know that sticky bomb's gonna go off, and everybody around him is gonna die, him included. I mean, yeah, you're gonna die, but you're gonna bring 2 or 3 people with you, and it's actually the funniest thing. I've had so much fun with this thing. It's incredible. You're gonna need a certain division. You're gonna need certain ribbons, and we're gonna go all over that in the next vid. And this is just the introduction, just so you can see what I'm doing and how funny it is and how pissed people get. And this is it. This is as far as I go. So I'll put part 2 up as soon as I finish this. I mean, shouldn't take long. And thanks for watching. Later.